Hey guys, welcome back to another FX Depot Productions tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a Visual Basics tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you on how to create a message box. Okay, so this is what we call a very basic first Visual Basic tutorial. I know I had a previous one. I hope you could see what I was doing because I saw that it was pretty small. So I hope you can maximize the video and understand it. Otherwise, please comment to the video and I'll replace it with a much better one. So anyways, let's open up Microsoft Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition. Alright, this is the one. I'm going to go ahead and create a new project. It's going to be a Windows form application. I'm going to call it Basic Message Box. And now it has opened up into this form. I'm just going to resize it to something like this. And to change the text over here, I hope you can see this, on the top of your form, you go down here to text and you can change it here. I'm going to call it Basic Message Box. So as you can see, it's changed over here at the top. And you can also change the icon by going to this one in your properties box. You can click this and browse for one. I'm going to choose this image. And so it has come over here. I'm just going to go ahead into my toolbox and I'm going to see this one, the button. I'm going to drag it in here. And I'm just going to go down to Format, Center and Form horizontally, so it sort of centers it. Going to increase the size a little bit, right? And I'm also going to resize this. Okay, now you just click your button and you can change your text again over here in the properties box. I'm just going to change it to click here for your message. So it's changed to that text. And now I'm going to click the form once more. I'm just going to set a few things. I'm going to go up to maximize box. I'm going to change it to false. So now if you can see it here, I'm just going to show you. If you click this play button, it'll start debugging the thing so you can see it in real time. So okay, here it is. See, you can't maximize this box. See, you can't maximize it. And I'm also going to go up over here to form border style. I'm going to change it to fixed single. That means there's not going to be any handles. You can't sort of like expand the window, right? It's just going to be fixed like this. Alright, now we go into a little more of code, really. So you click this, you select the button and double click it. It will take you to the code form, alright? And within this, it automatically selects the button, as you can see here, for you to change the code of. So basically what we want is when we click the button, it should open into a new message box showing a little bit of our text. So let's just write in here message box dot show, and within the brackets we'll create a string which is actually text. We'll call it hello world. Okay, now I'm just going to explain the code to you. What we've done is we have written in message box should show the hello world text. Now remember that text is a string, so strings are written within double quotations, as you can see here. So we want this much text, hello world, to be shown in the message box. That's the meaning of it, and that's the code. That's it. So we go back to our form, we click debugging, and now we can see it in real time. We click the button, and voila, it shows the message hello world. Now I'll just introduce you to variables before this tutorial finishes. So let's go back to the button. So we'll go to this, and now variables are basically like ID and classes. We specify our ID in the private subject, and we specify the content of that ID in our public class. Okay, so here I'm just going to forget about the string and I'm going to create an ID. Alright, So let's just create an ID of, say, message box content. That's our ID. Then we go over to public class to define the content of the ID message box content. So we write dim. Dim means I declare that. I declare that for this an equivalent something is going to happen. Okay, so dim message box content. It can be any name you want, but it has to be the same as the one you enter here. All right, if you want the same effect to happen. And dim message box content as a string. So I want the content or whatever it is in the message box to be displayed in the form of a string. So string, as you know, has to be written in double quotations. So again, I'm going to write the text as hello world, and that's the code. It's done. So let's go back here and let's debug it by clicking this. And when we check it, it opens the message again. So basically, that's how we create a simple message box. Another tutorial will be coming up soon. Meanwhile, I hope you understood what was going on here, and wait up for our next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.